Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So listen, you guys, I'm going to talk about Mrs. Mops from the Mommy Club. The mommies are going through it, okay? Ratila just lost her husband and now is Mrs. Mops here, you guys, that is also going through some financial troubles with her husband. And remember, after season 1 of the Mommy Club, the story started going around that Mrs. Mopps's house was about to go into auction because you guys they had this debt with the bank that they couldn't pay. And then at the next season, which was season 2, Mrs. Mops had no option but to talk about that story. I guess she also just wanted to control the narrative and tell us her side of the story. She had said, you guys, yes, they did go through financial troubles, and yes, they had almost lost the house, but they didn't, okay? So they were able to save the house, which was a good thing, okay? Now, you guys, at the time, I thought that the reason that they were losing a house is because they were not able to pay the bond. But it seems like they had another debt with the bank that they hadn't paid. So the bank was trying to recover their money. Okay, so let's find out what's happening now, because the article from Zimoja says that the house is back up for auction. Okay, the 5.8 million rand home, that beautiful home that we get to see on the show. Well, we see from the outside, because Mrs. Mops is not gonna even shoot inside her house. She makes sure of it. If she shoots in the house, we just see the couch. So here is what Zimoja says. Reality TV star, mom of 3 and actress Mpumi, Mrs. Mops Mupahlane, and her husband, businessman Isaac Mupahlane, are set to lose their 5-bedroom, 2-story house in Waterkloof, Pretoria, after the Bidders House online group announced the auction set to take place on Wednesday. You know, sometimes you'll be looking at these big houses in these expensive neighborhoods, and you'll be thinking they probably have like 10 bedrooms in there, and then you find out sometimes like 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom. And I guess it's just big enough for them because it's her and her husband. They have 3 kids, and then they also have a maid, okay, or a helper. So Mrs. Mops previously opened up about her family facing tough times in 2023. They had their home up for auction but managed to recover it before it was sold. People go through difficult financial times. Okay, listen, I'm reading nonsense. People go through financial difficulties, ups and downs, and right now we might be going through a dry spell, she said. But I know we will get back up. I know people fall and get back up, so you can't keep a good woman down. A 5-bedroom, double-story home in Waterkloof is back up for auction after the Sheriff of the High Court in Pretoria, Southeast Gauteng Division, and Nedbank Limited, the execution creditor, were being owed an estimated amount of 9 million rands by Mopahlane. Okay, the new on-site viewing for the home takes place on Wednesday, the 25th of February, and the auction on Wednesday, the 5th of March. The home boasts a swimming pool, a double garage, and staff quarters. The ground floor has an entrance hall, a study, a guest toilet, a laundry, 2 bedrooms with a bathroom, a formal patio, and a wine cellar. While the first floor has 5 bedrooms, pajama lounge, a dressing room, and a swimming pool in a security controlled access area. Okay, doesn't sound like it's too big. Anyway, you guys, so they are saying that the home is going for auction because of the debt of 9 million rand that the Mopahlanes owe the bank. Now, you guys, I don't know what the money was for. Was it just a personal loan to do their personal things? Is this a loan that they took through their businesses? I don't know. Okay, but what they are saying is that the house is going to auction because Nedbank is trying to collect their money, you guys. It means that even when they saved it that last time, they still things didn't get better when it comes to finances for the Mopahlanes, okay? Listen, you guys, the mummies are definitely going through a lot, okay? I do wonder, you guys, like, because yes, I understand. I mean, you want to live in certain areas, okay? And sometimes the problems of the rich people, we can never understand as a poor people. But if you live in a house like this, I'm looking at this picture, how big this house is. You have 3 kids, and I'm sure there are other areas that you can live at that are, that you can still get the 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom house, or maybe even 3 bedroom house. The girls can share a room. Is it the girls? Does she have 2 girls and one, whatever? If it's the boys if she has 2 boys and 1 girl, then the boys can share a room or something. Like, I'm just thinking, is it too difficult for the rich people or the previously rich people to downsize when they go through a hard time? You know, you understand what I'm saying? Wouldn't that make more sense to be like, listen, it looks like we're not doing as well, so let's downsize and get a smaller place that still will fit us, instead of waiting until this happens, okay? But again, maybe we don't have enough details to even comment on the story, but that's what happening. Okay, the mansion that was saved after season 1 of the Mummy Club is about to be lost in season 3 of the Mummy Club. Anyway, you guys, I don't know if they talk about this on the show, okay? But that's what is happening currently. Anyway, you guys, do tell me what you think about this in the comment section. What's happening with our black people who are supposed to be filthy rich? What's happening, you guys? Are people acting filthy rich from loans that they get in the bank? Was that 9 million just to maintain that lifestyle of looking rich? You know, you will never know. Because sometimes we think people are rich, and then the next thing, they can't pay their bonds, they can't pay SARS. It's very confusing for me. Anyway, you guys, we hope that Mrs. Mops is okay with the kids, you guys. Listen, everybody goes through a hard time, a bit about time that they let go of this house and go and get something else. Anyway, you guys, do make sure that you go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this. Also, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngine thanda kakhulu.